Hi guys, it's Amanda Noddings. Woo! Look at this. I just finished my workout. I'm a sweaty mess. I'm getting my food ready for the day. And I'm going to make some 21 Day Fix. Hi, Demiser, right? Demiser, 36. I'm going to get my food ready for the day. And I just want to talk to you about quinoa real quick and what it is. Oh, look at the hearts. Thank you. I'm going to use red quinoa, right? This is like one of my favorite ones. It's simply organic. It's from Safeway. You can get almost any grocery store, wherever you have locally. You don't need to go to a health food store. This is available in your regular like rice grain section. And the difference between like why you would use quinoa and rice is because this is super high in protein, very complex. They're in these hard little shells. Let me show you. See how they're all crunchy, hard? And when you cook them, they sprout and they germinate and the germ comes out from the inside. It's super good for you and it takes your body so much energy to process and digest this, and the grains will help scrape your intestines as they go through you, which sounds gross, but you need that. That's that really good fiber, and that then your body's going to break this down and use this for like super energy, way better than just a white rice or whatever you could use instead. It has kind of a nutty flavor, and you'll see different colors. There's golden quinoa, red quinoa, white they call it, or black. The black is cool. The only difference really is that the black takes longer to cook. The red is kind of the middle, and the golden or white takes less time, but it's super, super dense nutrition. So you can use this in like anything or as a side with rice. You can cook it with some herbs or whatever and give it some good flavor to go as a side with any dish. I'm going to make salmon gremolata later this week, or maybe tomorrow, and use this as the side for my grain. If you're doing 21 Day Fix, that's a yellow. Oh, look at all the hearts. I love them. Thank you, guys. So that's what I'm going to do. And so I just finished my 21 Day Fix Extreme Pilates Fix. So excuse me, I'm all sweaty. I know you can see stain, but I'm going to get in here and show you real quick. This is the kind of strainer I had to buy when I started eating healthy. It's really like fine mesh, but this is what you need for quinoa. If you use a regular one, it just goes through the holes, and that's frustrating. Also, like, you have to wash this shit. Seriously, I made this mistake when I started, right? Oh yeah, it comes out of a bag, it's ready, right? Wrong. It is gross. It will taste like you're chewing on beach sand. Don't ruin your food. Like, I made this awesome salad with this stuff. It's on my blog at amandanoddings.blogspot.com. It's called a Greek quinoa salad. It's so good, right? With cucumbers and Kalamata olives and tomatoes and quinoa. So it's got your yellows, your carbs, and it's got some protein thrown in. So yummy. But I didn't wash the quinoa, and guess what that tasted like? Ass. So don't make my mistake. Learn from me. Wash that stuff. So I'm going to show you. So one thing that's cool to know is this bag seems like if you were going to eat rice a couple nights, it wouldn't last that long. This will last a long time because 1 cup cooks up to about 4. It expands and fluffs up, which is also another reason it's a great sign. It will fill your tummy. Oh, look at Mama's got abs. I'm a little working on some bad food choices from last week. Forgive that. So, okay, 1 cup we're going to make. Hey, I love those hearts. They're so cute. It makes me feel loved. So I'm going to strain. This is a 1/2 cup. So I'm just going to, and let me show you up close, like out of the package. Aren't those so pretty? I choose the red, and you guys, the nutrition is the same. Like I was saying, the only reason I choose the red is because it's gorgeous. It cooks up into this brownish red. There's a couple golden ones, a couple darker ones, and it adds so much color to your dish. Your food looks like a gourmet cook, and you did nothing but boil this stuff and fluff it with a fork. Super easy. So I'm going to do 1 cup. So this is a 1/2 cup, so I'm going to do 2. And always pour it over your sink or over your strainer. That's an old waitressing tip, I can tell you. Never pour the water over your table when you're serving people, because guess what? You spill, it's on their laps. There went your tip. Bye-bye. Well, this stuff, this is so small, these little grains, if you can see. And when you drop it, it bounces like I don't know, like a rubber bouncy ball, but teeny, and will roll everywhere, and you're going to be wishing you hadn't. So, okay, so I got this, and I'm going to show you, actually, let me show you real quick, 2 other kinds. I flippin' love this. This I got at Costco, so it was a super good deal. is called True Roots. It's organic, and it's a sprouted rice and quinoa blend. So it has really good rice and little golden quinoa all mixed together. It's USDA certified organic. If you're gonna go to Costco, I'd pick a bag of this up. The best way to tell if you're buying a good one is look at the ingredients. Organic sprouted brown rice. Organic sprouted red rice. Say that 10 times fast. Organic sprouted red rice. Organic quinoa. Organic wild rice. This is a great blend. This is a good way, okay, like I use this with my husband to ease him into eating quinoa and my kids, because they know what rice looks like, right? So this cooks up and looks like a great thing of rice. The only thing is it all settles. If you can see, it's in here in layers. And there's some long grain rice, and there's some quinoa, and there's some red rice. So you kind of stir it up if you want. It doesn't matter. And then I like this. Hi, hearts. I love it. This is Della Blend. This is from Safeway too. I like this because, you know, this is important to me. Grown in the USA. I like supporting our own economy if I can. That's important to me as a supporter of our vets, our soldiers, and U.S. economy. So I like that. It's 23 grams of whole grain in a serving. Not that I really care about that, because if I pick good whole grains, I'm set. So this is a good one too. And it's a 4-grain rice, brown, white, basmati rice, wild, and red rice. So this is good too. But we're talking about quinoa. So I have my 1 cup here in this strainer, the fine mesh strainer I just told you about. And I'm going to get the water on before I start washing this. Oh, thank you. She's a great blog, she or he. You know what? I'm totally a rookie with blogging. You know, I find that in life, if you want to wait till you have something perfect, you're never going to get it done. So I just started working on it and throwing it out there. It's mostly recipes. I need to do more of a little of my sharing. I do a lot of sharing on YouTube too, which is youtube.com/Amanda Noddings. You can see my transformation story on there. I'm at about 99 pounds lost now. So this is a work in progress. Hi, Beast Mode. So 2 cups of water. I'm going to boil that. This is Beast Mode, baby. He eats quinoa. Say hi. Hi. Oh. Sometimes no matter what you're doing as a mom, you got to stop for the lovers. Okay, go back upstairs. I'm almost done. I'm just doing a quick video. I'm almost done. Okay, sorry, mom moment. So turn the water on cold, right? I don't know why cold. Maybe because you don't want to, I don't know. Keep it on whatever temperature you want. Doesn't matter. I use cold. And I have this awesome faucet. Let me turn this. My husband's a plumber. If you can see this. This is this Moen faucet my husband put in. It has a wave on and off. So I go like this, it goes on. I go like this, it goes off, on, off. He would probably love that I was sharing this with you. And then you can do this. That's what I use to wash my quinoa. And I do this like I'm frying something in a frying pan. And I rinse the crud out of this. And let me get it closer, you bet, so I can show you. See, it's really, literally, I hope you can see that, beating it up, and it will kind of foam up. You see, let me turn off the sprayer. I'm probably spraying my phone. So when you get it in here, at first, it will foam up a little, and kind of you'll see all this cloudy white foam. Most of that already went off. I should have showed you that before. But that is... Okay, so this is a minimally processed grain. That's why you have to wash it. And I'm telling you, sand in your mouth, all right? If you've ever had a picnic at the beach and ate some sand and, yeah, gets in your sandwich or something. Oh, I hate that. Gives me, that's like nails on a chalkboard to me. So rinse this good and get your hand in there, break it up, stir it around. And then when it's done, you're going to pop it in the pan on the stove, and the pot, I should say. Did you see that? Yeah, I did that. And if I want to wash my hands, I just put it underneath. On, off. There's a plug for Moen and my husband. So, Snappy Plumbing. So anyway, there you go. There you have it. It's all like clumpy, rich, beautiful color. And when you have your pot over here on the stove, you can just pour this in here. When it's boiling, or before, it really doesn't matter, honestly. I mean, I'm sure chefs would shoot me for that. I toss it right in there. And you can see, even some of these little grains got stuck in the strainer. I don't know if you can see that, because it's that fine. So I'll set you there for a minute. So when this comes to a boil, all you're going to do is fluff it with a fork. Well, first, okay, 15 minutes. So here's the deal. I just finished my 21-day fix.
Mommy.
Pilates Fix Extreme. Yes. I'll be right there. My kids are dying. It's okay. They're going to throw themselves off the bunk bed. So I get this to a boil. As soon as it boils, I'm going to turn it to low and put a lid on it. That's it. Okay? Just let it sit. And you can open it halfway through that 15 minutes and fluff it, but you do not have to. All you have to do is let it sit for 15 minutes, set the timer. If you're me, set the timer. Big tip there, timer, 15 minutes, and press start the minute it's boiling and you bring it down. Because I'm telling you, if you have kids like mine, and there's a crisis every 2 minutes, you're going to get distracted and burn it to the bottom. Don't do that. So this particular quinoa on the back says, and I read the directions, people, it'll help you. It says approximate cooking time, 10 minutes. Makes 4 cups. So 1 cup fluffs into 4, okay? So that's how you're going to use this, and we're going to use this in our meatloaf later also. So it's already starting to simmer, so it's almost to a boil. I'm going to turn it to low, and then I'm going to set the timer. Since it says 15 minutes, I'm going to set it for 12. Oh, God, yeah. I worked my ass off today. I'm sweaty. I'm going to set it for 12 because I do not want this burning to the bottom of the pan, and cooking times vary, and your temperature of your stove varies, so set it for a couple minutes before what the package says of whatever kind you bought. But try and find, the biggest thing to look for is the ingredients, like I was telling you, and what's in here. It's certified organic, not that that's the end-all be-all, but that's great. The ingredients, can you read it? It says right here, where's my finger? There! I don't know if it'll focus. It says organic red quinoa. That's it. Most things you buy in the store are going to have added salts, preservatives, and other things that you don't want. So now this is boiling. I'm going to turn it to low. I'm going to put the lid on. And I'm 12 minutes. I'm going to come back. Guess what I can do right now? A 10-minute ab workout. Because I'm always working on these things. See that? Oh. And that's perfect. So this is how I get multiple things done at once. Working out, cooking, and taking care of my kids. I'm going to set this on the timer, 12 minutes. I have a rubber spat. Always remember, use rubber if you're, or a non-stick if you're using a Teflon pan, because you will ruin your pot if you use metal. So it says fluff with a fork. I'm going to fluff with this, just so I don't ruin my pot. Anyway, 12-minute timer. It's ready to go. I'm going to go upstairs, play with my kids in their room for 10 minutes and listen for this timer. While they're playing, I'm going to do a workout. They're probably going to jump on me. And when it's done, this is going to be ready. I will fluff it. If there's a little water left, give it another minute. But if you come back at 12 minutes, even though it says 15, and it's sticking to the bottom, you're done. Fluff it up and take it off the heat and just let it sit there with the lid on. That will let it give it a chance to sprout. And when you do that, these little kernels, let me show you. See how small they are? They're going to be 4 times that size, okay? And they're going to have a little curlicue out of them, and that is the germ. And that's one of the reasons why it's so good for you, because that nutrition hasn't been stripped out of the grain. So anyway, it's boiling. I'm turning it to low. Let me show you. See it boiling? Okay. Let's not fog up the camera. So it's going to low. Timer's going on at 12 minutes. Kids are breaking things. I'm going to go do an ab workout, and I'll be back. I don't know. I could take you to the ab workout with me, but I think you all probably know how to work out your abs. Maybe you don't. But there's lots of ideas for that on my blog and on my Facebook business page, which is Amanda Noddings Driven Fitness. My blog, Blogspot, amandanoddings.blogspot.com. And I have a couple little videos on my YouTube, too, which is also Amanda Noddings. So thanks for joining me. I hope this helps. The biggest steps were look at the ingredients, wash the crap out of this stuff in one of these fine strainers like I showed you, and then set the timer. It's super easy to use. It's so versatile. If you haven't tried that Greek quinoa salad I have on my blog, I highly recommend you check that out. It is so yummy. It's perfect to take for picnics. And you'll know when you go to a barbecue or when you go to somebody's house or whatever that you brought one thing that's healthy that you can eat. It's so fresh, and it's filling because of the quinoa, but it has cucumbers that keep it like fresh and light, Kalamata olives for a little bit of salt kick and flavor. It's a really good one. So that's, you know, I think I might make that now. We're going to the store later. Cucumbers, olives, put it on the list. So that's it. That's all I have to tell you about quinoa. But I hope you try and incorporate it in your diet and use it because, you know, I never used it before I started this fitness journey. 100 pounds ago, I would have a huge plate of white rice with chicken and cream of mushroom soup and God knows what else, or a big bowl of pasta. And now I still eat a lot and I still eat really well. I just try and make better choices with the foods I have and choose the better options over the lesser options, right? Because it's all about those small choices adding up over time, and that's how you're going to see your real results. So I hope this helped you guys. Thank you for joining me. Please share it if you think somebody needs a little instruction, or if they find it humorous, or if you're just bored. And check me out on any of those social media channels. I'd love to follow you and get to know you also. All right? Have a great day. Bye.